Hello, have we got anyone in chat? I'm noticing an unfortunate timing that Home Slice Henry has literally just gone live as well, so not ideal. Just in terms of, obviously, some of you guys would probably like to watch Home Slice Henry's stream as well, but unfortunately you're going to have to pick one. I'm sure you guys have got two devices, you can just watch them both anyways. Alright, let's just get started, shall we? I'll move this out of the way. Right, so Ultra Beasts, obviously we've just had Blacephalon with its new move Mind Blown in raids. We've got Afterglow, Pikachu, Togekiss. For some reason talking about Pormort, even though it's got no relation to the stream at all. They should turn up over here instead. 1,000 times more fun anyways. Have fun, guys. Well, I appreciate that. Right. Anyways, yeah. So we've got Ultra Beasts. I'm going to be using every single Ultra Beast. However, unfortunately, two of them, well, one of them is just impossible to get for the Great League, Nihilego. You'd have to have like 000 IVs, which is not possible through trades. And then the other one, Xurkitree, is just incredibly difficult to get through trades. I think it's got like a 0.1% chance. But anyways, let's go ahead to the wheel. Basically, what we're going to do is if we get... Oh yeah, so firstly, since Blacephalon is like the new cool thing, it's just going to be on every single team. Can I showcase Pormort? When? Do you mean in a video? Or like what? I don't get what you're asking here. But anyways, yeah. So Blacephalon is going to be on every single team. If we get either Xurkitree or Nihilego, then we'll have to do the battle in the Ultra League. But for the most part, these battles will be done in the Great League. So I think you get the gist of it. Basically going to spin the wheel twice. So let's go ahead and spin it first time. We've got Pheromosa. So a pretty attack-weighted team so far. And Celesteela as our first team. So this will be in the Great League. It's going to be a tricky one for sure. So Blacephalon, Pheromosa, and Celesteela. We are on Smackdown, Body Slam, Bulldoze. Right, I think we'll just go with this. I think we safe swap into Celesteela and hope that we draw out like a Talonflame or something. That's gonna be the aim here. Okay, Blacephalon into Dugong. This is a fine matchup for me. I think it's quite likely that they bait. But we can just farm to 100 energy, fire off back-to-back moves. Yeah, they do bait. I don't really care about that too much. And then I'll just swap out. Actually, we can just go for 3 moves here, I guess. Unless they swap. Yeah, okay, we can just go for 3 moves here. Because we're just so spammy. Oh, we actually could have gone for Shadow Ball there. That's crazy. This is the first time I've got off 3 Mind Blows, I think, in the same battle. So that's good. Counter Primeape. Interesting. Unfortunately, I'm on Smackdown. Okay, that's cool. Unfortunately, this isn't as good a matchup as you'd maybe hope for it to be. But we should be fine. We should be fine here. Okay, we can't quite swap out yet. Alright, let's see what charge move they've got then. If they're on counter, Night Slash, yeah, I thought it might just be a random set. Alright, well, we can go for close combat. It's going to be massive overkill. But GG's, we take that first game. Alright, let's just go spin the wheel immediately. Whoops, my face does not need to still be here. For anyone just tuning in, every single game we're going to run Blacephalon because it's the new toy. Mind blown, it's a fun move to go for. And then if we get either Xurkitree or Nihilego, I don't have either of those for the Great League built because, well, Nihilego's impossible to get and Xurkitree's just incredibly bad odds that it's... I've tried, but I don't have one yet. So we'll do it in the Ultra League if that's the case. Anyways, next up we've got Stack Attacker, which I have a hundo of. But I've never used it before. But then we get Xurkitree. So we run into our first problem, as I do not have an Ultra League Stack Attacker. And I do not have a Great League Xurkitree. So I guess I'll just spin the wheel again. And we get Buzzwole. Since I've only got a Great League Buzzwole, we'll just... Oh shit. I just missed that, sorry. Thank you, Anthony Bianchi 5135 for the 10 gifted memberships. Very much appreciate the support. If you'd like to just scrap my wheel spin and pick a team for yourself, you're more than welcome to do so. Or if you're happy to, I don't know, let chat pick or anything like that, you can do so. You can also rename any Pokemon of mine. I think for now I'll lock in the team that we just got. So I did name them UB. So Stack Attacker and Buzzwole. I'm on Poison Jab. 3 times for Stefan. Yeah, that'd be a good one. I think for now we'll just do the battle, and then if... Alright, Afterglow, Pikachu, Togekiss, stop spamming that, because it is literally irrelevant. I think I will fast move the Buzzwole to counter. Just came to say Happy New Year. Well, I appreciate that very much. If you want to let like chat pick the Ultra Beast to use, then you're more than welcome to sort of transfer that donation incentive over. Anyways, we're going to run Buzzwole in the lead, I guess, because then we're double weak to ground in the back. Alright. As we search for another battle. We've got Buzzwole into Greninja. Great lead matchup for me. Alignment is very much necessary here. Alright. Okay, they throw on perfect timing there. That is annoying. I wanted to get off one more move because otherwise I can shield here. Oh, they do get the boost. Yeah, because if I throw now, honestly, I'd prefer if they shield this. Because I'd assume 2 Water Shurikens take me out. Yeah, they do just no shield. Let's see, does it KO? Yes, it does. Okay, unfortunate. Anyways, hopefully it's like a double flying team. Especially, hopefully, if it's like a Bastiodon or something in the... sorry, not Bastiodon, a Talonflame in the back. As we do have Stack Attacker. Gonna have to let this move go through. Buzzwole is looking extra bright. Okay, they go for Night Slash Bait. Don't mind that. Ah, shit. We are cooked. Damn it. This is so bad. What do we do here? Okay, we do grab a shield. Yeah, no, we just genuinely cannot win this game, unfortunately. We have no chance. Damn it. Oh, man. Alright, if I can grab the shield. Maybe. We've got a slither of hope. Come on, shield this, please. Okay, they do double shield. What are we supposed to do with this thing? This is the first time I've ever tried this, by the way. I don't have a clue what his stats are. But clearly it's not particularly good into a counter user. So GG's. Right, that was not ideal. But yeah, since Anthony is gifted some memberships, he has granted you guys the opportunity to choose my next team. So pick 3 Ultra Beasts. Doesn't have to include Blacephalon for this one, since this is a donation request. But just a reminder, if you pick either Xurkitree or Nihilego, I only have those in the Ultra League. Afterglow, mate, I'm not showcasing Pormot, so just give it up. Alright, so we got Guzzlord request there. Narganadel. Okay, we need. Oh, someone's saying run it back with Stack Attacker. All right, so we're gonna do Stack Attacker, Narganadel, and Guzzlord. All right, one sec. Let me just quickly sort something out. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Alright, here we go. Alright, some of you guys are going to need to look up the definition of what a Ultra Beast is. Alright. Well, that's bad. That's bad news. Okay, we're going to have to swap out. They probably bait, but I'm going to shield anyways. Okay, it is an Ice Punch. I guess that's good. Okay, this isn't that bad. There's definitely a battle where I'm wishing I had the Blacephalon so far, at least. Okay, was that enough for a flash cannon already? No, okay, so they are just walled here. That's fine with me. Alright, so we can grab a shield back. Or just get the KO there, I suppose. I think I kind of have to... Do I just let them farm me down and come out with a ton of energy? I don't really know. Oh, there's actually no shield. I'm going to swap out. I can tank an Ice Punch. I feel like Stack Attacker should be able to do okay into whatever's in the back. Oh shit, basically KOs. Oh no! Oh man. Right. Well. That's bad news. I thought I tanked the Ice Punch a bit better than that. Watch them be on Hydro Pump as well. I have to no shield. If I can grab a shield with a Bulldoze, maybe we're still in with a chance. Okay. Come on. Shield this. Okay, we do grab the shield. Debuff. Okay, we get the debuff as well. Okay. Ah, they catch. Nice play. But they shield. Yeah, no, we can't win this, unfortunately. No. Nice catch. I mean, I guess the catch didn't make any difference since they threw a move anyways. Oh, sorry, they shielded it. Yeah, that was tough. That was rough, unfortunately for us. I think in hindsight, that was probably the right play to swap out because they would have got to a move anyways, but is what it is. Alright. Alright, Afterglow Pikachu, I'm putting you on a timeout because you just keep on spamming the exact same thing. Alright, let's go ahead, spin the wheel again. Oh, we got Buzzwole. And Naganadel. So, for anyone tuning in recently, I'm going to be running Blacephalon on every team, apart from if someone donates and requests a specific other team, like we just had there. So we got Blacephalon, what was it? What was the other one? Buzzwole. Alright, order-wise, I guess we go Buzzwole lead. Alright. Alright, Quagsire, pretty decent lead matchup for us. Of course, expect them to be on Mudshot, which they are. Okay, they're going to go straight for an Aqua Tail, that's fine. Fine with me. I'll probably go for Lunge here. I think this still KOs anyways, so it's not the worst thing ever. If they no shield. Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, that's bad. Oh, that is really bad. Damn it, man. Why couldn't I have Stack Attacker this battle? I actually don't know what to do here. I think we've already lost. Genuinely, what is the play? We come in with Blacephalon. I guess... Throw on bad timing? Nope, they don't. I mean, they didn't throw on the best timing. But they got a huge farm down up against the Buzzwole. I can get to 2 Mind Blowns. And then... I don't know what the plan is after that, really. I think we just throw them immediately here. And if they no-shield one of these, I'll swap out. And I can probably Poison Jab farm them down. So they shield the first, that's fine. Yeah, unfortunately, since Dragon Claw costs so much energy, they'll outpace me to the Dragon Claw. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. I just need something weak to poison in the back. Thank you, Morten Hammonken, for the donation. Okay, if we get a CMP tie here. Okay, we didn't. Maybe I should have baited. Thanks for all the great content, Callum. I very much appreciate that. Alright, if they can counter farm me down, I lose. Ah, shit. We lose. They over-farmed. I needed to get like a CMP tie there. That was like my only win condition. Because now the opponent obviously just gets to another move. Yeah, I have no idea what that currency is. So you have to let me know what the rough conversion rate is for that donation. What do you think is the most viable Ultra Beast other than Guzzlord? Good question. Let's have a look at the options. Yeah. Now that I look at them, they're all kind of rubbish. I would have said Buzzwole back when counter was good. It was quite viable, but these days it's just not that great. Nihilego is actually quite fun in the Ultra League, but obviously just the double weakness to the ground typing isn't amazing. All right, thank you for the conversion there. Yeah, if you wanna rename a Pokemon, 359 UK. You know what? It's close enough to $5. We'll say you can pick the next team if you'd like to do that. And also thank you Megalodon81 for the donation as well. Very much appreciate it. You know Henry is also streaming. Yes, I do know that. But I technically started streaming seconds before he started streaming, so really he's the one who's ruined my stream and not the other way around. But yes, I realise, I mean, stream numbers have been pretty meh this season, at least for me. But I can appreciate that streaming whilst the biggest PvP streamer is also streaming is probably not the best timing-wise for me, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, if Morton Hammerkin, if you'd like to choose the next team, then you're more than welcome to do so. But I guess for now, since we're not really getting any response, we'll just go ahead and spin the wheel again. Alright, so we get Poipole. And, okay, we can't do Nihilego and Poipole together. We've got Stakataka, so I guess we're going to go back to the Great League. Just roll with the wheel. Alright. I think for the next battle, we'll do an Ultra League one, because we've had both Circuitry and Nihilego pop up. But obviously it's limiting when we pick them up. What was Stakataka? Right, we're very weak to ground here. So I don't know what the play is. Hope we run into Triple Charm. That's the game plan. Okay, of all the fairies, the least good one for us to face, but best position to face it in. Now, since we're not a Dragon type Pokemon, Ice Beam's not going to hit for super effective. Play Rough isn't going to be neutral. Why did I take so long to figure out what I was doing there? Right. They probably Torch Song me, but I'm going to shield anyways. Yeah, they do. Can we get to Bulldoze? No. Oh, shoot. Wait, maybe we win CMP? We don't even win CMP. Stakataka, what are your stats? I swear, you're not bulky, but we're not even winning CMP into Skeledirge. Okay. The losing switch advantage and shield advantage is pretty rough. I can't lie. We gotta hope that they are super weak to fire in the back. And we would have lost anyways. They had a Marowak in the back. Yikes. Okay, we do grab a shield there. That's good, I suppose. I guess we just go for this boosted Sludge Bomb. It's not really going to do much damage, but it's something. Okay, we get both shields. I mean, we've lost anyways. But I'll throw the move. Yeah, Azumarill just comes in like 2 bubbles, 3 max, farms me all the way down. Unless they throw immediately here. Oh, they do. Hold up. Wait a second, guys. We've got a chance here. They go for play rough as well. Wasting energy for no reason. Come on, Poipo. You got this. You've got this. Yes! Let's go! Oh, easy win. Most comfortable win of my life. GG's, trainer. Also, by the way, I don't think there's anything wrong with Prasanna for mentioning that Homesize Henry was also streaming. It's useful information if I was wondering why the heck there's only 39 people watching my stream right now, when usually I can get like 100 people in stream. But also it is interlude season. Like, views on my videos is very much down at the moment. People are obviously just not that bothered, or potentially people just don't enjoy my content anymore. There's also that as a possibility. But anyways, yeah, let's go to the Ultra League, since we have mentioned that. Oops. Right. Okay. So this is slightly problematic in that we are very weak to ground types again, but Mud Slappers, apart from Gastrodon, I feel like don't really exist in the Ultra League. And honestly, at my Elo range, I'm probably not going to see a Gastrodon anyways. Alright, here we go. Blacephalon into Primeape. Pretty good lead. Obviously, they will outpace me to moves. Thank you, Caterpie Queen, for being the only person to reassure me that they love my content. Alright, we'll go for this. And then I'll swap into... I guess Nihiligo's not exactly a good thing to swap into. You know what? We're still not taking much damage. So I'll just shield here. Thank you, Megalodon81, for the donation. Can we snipe? No, we can't, but we do make a catch. Yeah, to be honest, Nihiligo, I was thinking not exactly a safe swap, but... Okay, that doesn't actually do that much damage. We can get the farm down, we have a lot of energy. Right, if I can get a shield here, that would be ideal. Please shield this trainer. Okay, they do shield. That's huge. There's a CMP tie as well. Xurkitree will win CMP with a discharge. And so we're in a pretty good position, actually. We've got a lot of energy on Blacephalon. Ah, shit. Okay, we're fine. We're actually chilling right now. Shadow Ball, KOs. Discharge surely just one-shots them. Alright, GG's, trainer. Let's go! Alright, Megalodon81, if you'd like to choose my next team, you're more than welcome to do so. And you can rename a Pokemon if you like. Oh yeah, that was a funny one. You pick. I always get nervous. All right. Okay, chat guys. Chat. I am leaving up to you guys to pick the next team. So let me know what you'd like to see. Has to be Ultra Beast. It does not have to contain Blacephalon. If either Xurkitree or Nihilego are picked, then it will have to be in the Ultra League. In which case, I'm pretty limited with other pairing options. But just to remind you guys which Pokemon you can choose from. These are the Great League options. So we've got Pheromosa, Katana, Poipole, Glizzylord apparently, Meowcephalon, Celesteela, Narganadel, Buzzwole, Stakataka. So we've got Xurky, definitely. I'll wait to see if there's any other requests here before we commit to the Ultra League. But if we did go to the Ultra League, it's basically Xurkitree, Nihilego, Blacephalon, and Celesteela. Alright, we are getting a significant lack in suggestions, so I think we're just going to run back the exact same team. I'm not going to wait forever. Ultra League would be a cool change of pace. I mean, we literally did just do a battle in the Ultra League. But, alright. Need Celesteela to get a fast move. Yeah, absolutely. Air Slash is just awful. I don't have an Ultra League Guzzlord. No, I've not built one. Do us a lot. Typically, I only ever build stuff for Ultra League if I can't build it for Great League. Hence why I have the Xurkitree and the Nihilego. Okay, so we'll just farm up to back here. They obviously go for a Glaciate. Wait, actually, do we get... Oh, shit. Nice catch. What do we have in the back? Xurkitree and Nihilego. Alright, we'll come in here. That at least puts them into guaranteed Rock Slide range. Whereas before, I'm not super confident that Rock Slide would have KO'd. And obviously with Acids being resisted, would have been a little bit awkward. We'll go for 4 here. I mean, to be honest, it also needs better charge moves. Celesteela, because it's got the options of... Ooh, that's not so good. What do they have in the lead? Kyurem. Okay, this is a bit tricky for me. I think we're going to have to try and swap out as soon as we can. Yeah, we've lost this, unfortunately. That catch was... The catch basically won it for them. Because if they didn't catch that, I'd have 2 moves already. Although we can go for discharge here. Ideally, you want them to just like full send a Draco Meteor or something. But I feel that's quite unlikely. Glaciate, if it doesn't KO, is just going to put me into Dragon Breath farm down range. As this thing is glassy as heck. Yep. Okay. Not so ideal. And then, yeah, since we took the damage from Incinerate after I threw the move, that was rough. Nope. Alright, GG's. Nicely played. I feel like that was an Itzaxon team or something similar. I haven't really watched any Ultra League content in a while, but basically every Ultra League video he did would have Corviknight in it and probably Kyurem as well for a while. Alright, let's go spin the wheel again. Probably heading back to the Great League, but I guess we'll see what we get. So remember, for all the wheel spins, it will be Blacephalon guaranteed. So we get Guzzlord, Buzzwole, and Blacephalon. What are the choices again? If it's Great League, these are the choices. Just so you know. I'm going to lock in the team that I just spun. What was it? Boswell and Guzzlord. And then yeah, if you wow, what the hell was that stutter? If you did want to pick the next team, you're more than welcome to do so. All right, here we go. We're leading with Blacephalon this time into more Pecco, so honestly not that bad. I do have 2 better answers, so I probably should swap out. Sad times if they come in with Wigglytuff. They bait with a Psychic Fangs. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. We've got Blacephalon, so I was guaranteed to shield that if they did throw. I cannot see what's going on right now. I mean, I should still live this, but it's going to do a lot of damage. I'll shield, actually. You know what? We'll shield. So they should be energy dry. Can I Dragon Tail all the way down? That's just the Psychic Fangs. Oh wait, did they go for Psychic Fangs again? Or did they boost? I can't remember. Yeah, it is just Psychic Fangs. Okay, good. Yeah, like, come on. I want to be able to see what's happening, guys. Right. What is this? Come on. This angle. Alright, there we go. I can see what is going on. Kartana, Buzzwole in the back. Alright, cool. Alright, we have to remember we are debuffed, so Air Cutter probably puts me into Sand Attack farm down range. But I might as well just spam these. And I'll wait for them to throw. Unless they take too long. Are we... They do overfarm a bit. They're in 1 Incinerate farm down range, I'm pretty sure. So... Oh, they actually full send Iron Head. Okay, well that's fine. That's less fine. I should still be okay, though. This should grab a shield. Or they'll just let it go. What are we doing? Alright, GG's. Let's go! Alright, so we are running a requested team this time around, so we're going to have Kartana and Buzzwole in the back. Apparently Blacephalon in the lead to cover for our fire type weakness, except it's still going to struggle against any other fire type. But that's okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe they're saving shields for when there's actual rankings next season, hopefully. Alright, Blacephalon, Pangoro. This is fine. I can just stay in here for now. I know Homesize Henry recently uploaded a Pangoro video. I don't know what was featured in said video, but does anyone else know? Could this be that? Okay. Well, they did not react in time. Okay, we've got our pretend fire type here. This is going to be quite problematic if they get a full farm down. Which they will. Tricky. What do we do? I guess Carbink. Okay. That's not a carbink. What the hell? What the hell's that? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, now do I just farm to 2 moves? I can't remember how low that Gorgeist is. No boosts. I have got to hope they're in Leaf Blade range. I'm not really that confident that they are, to be honest. I genuinely can't remember. No, definitely not. Probably. Oh, if only we still had Night Slash. Oh, they are. Alright, let's go! GG's! Alright, well, so that was supposed to be Home Size Henry's team then. Just slightly spicier Aerodactyl instead of Carbink. Alright, well, we take those. We take those for sure. Alright, we're on a pretty good roll, actually. We are 3 out of 4. Let's go back to spinning the wheel. Alright, we've got Nihilego. So I'm going to keep on spinning until I get a Pokemon that I've got built for the Ultra League. Which is not also Nihilego again. Did you hear me? Not Nihilego. Okay, so I don't have Pheromosa. We'll keep on spinning until... Okay. What's up with this wheel right now? We don't have Kartana for the Ultra League either. Xurkitree, there we go. We have a Xurkitree for the Ultra League. So we'll go with that. Alright. Oh, yep, so we just got the Ultra League, so I picked Great League. Brilliant stuff. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like, as it does help push the stream out to more people. And apparently I'm currently competing with Home Size Henry, so I would really appreciate more people being aware that my stream is existing right now. Because I'm sure some of my regular viewers will be watching Home Size Henry's stream instead. Alright, so fine lead matchup for us. Of course, they can go for a Chilling Water here. But I don't really mind. I prefer if they throw immediately, which they do. Because now I can get to 2 Mind Blowns. All go for... Excuse me there. Okay, we'll throw this, and then we just... Do we swap into Nihilego? Yeah, it's going to be a Chilling Water again, which is not ideal, but it's not the worst thing ever. Oh, what the hell are you doing, trainer? Bro, what are we doing? Are you aware that this is a rock type? Okay, even with a debuff, we get the KO anyways. I'm not sure who wins CMP. I don't know what Nihilego's stats are, but we might be looking at a Nihilego sweep here. What on earth is their third? Alright, incredibly questionable decisions. I am remembering we have Dazzling Gleam here. I should live a single move. Oh, comfortable. Okay, I'm actually going to shield this. Yeah, I don't know why they did. Why did they come in with Talonflame? Alright, big damage there. And we get to a discharge on CMP. Discharge, not a great move. But it still gets the KO anyways. Let's go. They saw a poison type and panics. Yeah, pretty much, I guess. But we'll take it. All right, we earned 4-1 there. And a charge TM. We don't mind that. Maybe they're a fan of the channel. What, and just decided to throw the game. Alright, let's go spin the wheel again. If I can find it. Alright, here we go. Next up, Kartana. And we can't do Circuitry. We can't do Nihiligo. Celesteela. Alright. Alright. We'll say swap Celesteela and hope for another Talonflame swapping in or something like that. As I believe we are on SmackDown. Alright, Blacephalon, Ninetales. Amazing lead. Typically going to be paired with like a Jellicent and maybe one other. Ah, shit. I tried to throw on CMP with something. I don't know. Technically, they can win this matchup if they are desperate for it. But I'm going to shield. They go for Trailblaze. That should allow me to reach another one. And then, of course, Celesteela is going to resist or double resist the charge moves. So the fact that they're boosted, I don't really care. And Blacephalon would also resist them, but I think we might as well just come in with Celesteela, not take huge damage from the fast moves. I think maybe what we want to do is put them into Incinerate, like one Incinerate farm down range, but maybe not. Maybe we just commit to the farm down. I don't know why they Trailblazed again, but that's fine, I guess. Okay, that does quite a lot, if I'm being honest. We'll swap out. Okay, we right. What was their fast move on the Ninetales? Is Shadow Ball going to KO here? Yeah, surely. Surely this KOs. And then we just go for Mind Blown. Right? Come on. Oh, baby. Let's go. Alright, it was Powder Snow. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I go for Mind Blown and then it turns out they're on Charm and I go down to fast moves. That would have been quite embarrassing. But we get the full-on one-shot. Let's go. Can we do a poll to add Poipol's evolution? Even though it technically isn't considered one? I'm pretty sure Narganadel is considered an Ultra Beast, and it's on the wheel anyways. So I don't know. My phone battery is on 71%, so I won't need to charge my phone or anything like that. Which is good news. Alright, gonna go spin the wheel again. Yeah, Narganadel is on the wheel here. Speaking of, it is literally right there. And we got Stack Attacker again for another team that is super ultra weak to ground types. Thank you, Tyler Parker 2927 for becoming a channel member. If you'd like to, you can rename a Pokemon of mine. Alright, Stack Attacker and Narganadel. Oh. Yeah, quite possibly you do. Alright. Hello, Skeeter. Alright, we've got Blacephalon into Ninetales again. Alright. Run it back. Alright, they're on charm this time around. You know what? We might as well just chip here. And then we can rock throw farm them down. Oh, we can grab a shield advantage. Unfortunately, this thing is going to be super slow to get to moves. But that's fine. We know... Okay, so we do tank 2 Dark Pulses. Although I guess technically not particularly well. Maybe I do need to shield this. Unfortunately, looks like I will. They probably foul play me now. No, they do Dark Pulse again. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to throw straight away because I don't have a clue how much energy they've got. To be completely honest. So yeah, we'll go for this. Stone Edge, going to be no shielded. They can't really come back in with Ninetales. Okay, well they can apparently. And they do. I probably... No, I probably don't live this. But yeah, this is fine. Blacephalon is 1 away from another move. I think. So I'll come in with Nargonadel. And what do they have in the back? Not amazing. Actually, I guess we do resist everything here. We're probably okay. Yeah, they let the first move go through. They probably just brine, but I'm going to shield anyways. Yeah, they do brine, that's fine. To be honest, I think I've put them into Mind Blown range. I can't remember if I have it already banked or if I'm 1 away. Yeah, alright, we're fine here. Also, HomeSource Henry doing live streams every day. Yeah, I already knew that. I just, I don't know exactly what time he's streaming. I don't know if it's the same time each day. But I'm glad that once it was brought up, you migrated over to here. I'm pretty sure we started streaming at the same time, so I'm a little bit disappointed you chose HomeSize Henry's stream first. But basically, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please leave a like, as it will help push the stream out to people who are maybe even tuning into HomeSize Henry's stream, but would prefer to watch this stream. Alright, so let me just check. Did Tyler Parker request a rename? I don't think so. So we'll just spin the wheel again. Alright, we got Buzzwole. And we keep on getting a Great League and an Ultra League. Buzzwole, Stack Attacker. So basically the same team, just Buzzwole here. I appreciate that, Skeeter. I don't want to sound like I'm hating on HomeSize Henry at all, but obviously we are streaming at the same time, so you know, people might want to watch both streams. There's obviously an overlap in our audiences. Alright, Dartrix, great lead matchup for me. Obviously want to keep it away from Buzzwole at all costs, assuming they are on Peck, which they are. I think we just shield once, farm down. If they swap into like a Mud Slapper, we could be in trouble because they might just get the farm down before we get to... Okay, we're fine. We'll wait to see what comes in. Okay. That's fine. We just go for back-to-back here. We took the damage before we threw, so we can go for a second one. And then that Sucker Punch might even just take me out immediately. Okay, we get both shields. Okay, we just gotta hope no Annihilate in the back. That's Probably one of the worst things we could see. I'm trying to think what else would be really problematic. Annihilate's the main one. Okay, they go straight for Swift. Okay, I'm just throwing this straight away. Is there anything else that would really cause issues for me? I guess this is one of them, but they're on Mud Shot. I don't really know what to do here. They discharge. Okay, maybe I swap and catch the next one. Ah, shit. I've properly fucked it. Oh, no. I lost track of their energy. I was about to swap out. Oh, no. Okay, well, GG's. We've just well and truly thrown this game. My thinking was like, I'm debuffed, so I'll swap out, but I need to swap and catch a discharge, otherwise, obviously, Mud Bomb's just gonna completely one-shot me. Damn, well that sucks. Obviously, I know Mud Shot energy generation is slightly worse than Thunder Shock, so I think I just completely lost track of their energy there. Shit, well that was bad. Anyways, GG's there. Alright. Next up, we've got Guzzlord. And again, come on. Either stick to the Great League or don't give me a repeat Pokemon. Alright, there we go. Pheromosa. Alright, so Guzzlord and Pheromosa. Yeah, Clodsire would have been an issue. Turns out the Stunfisk was an issue as well when you decide to farm up to like 70 energy on Buzzwole but not throw a charge move. Alright. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves from that very poorly played previous battle. You'll see Primeape in the lead. So good to see it here, of course. Would probably prefer the Shadow just because I'd be able to farm it all the way down. Okay, so they go for 6 before throwing, interestingly. Shit. I swapped into Guzzlord. I was like, oh, at least I resist the fast move damage. I don't really have a good answer to Azumarill, I'm just noticing. Okay, they do full send play rough. Do we get to 2 Sludge Bombs here? I think it looks like we will. Yeah, we'll get to the second one on CMP. That's not so bad. This will do decent damage to them, I guess, I hope. Yeah, the second one will warrant a shield. They don't throw immediately, recognizing obviously they won't win CMP. They do shield, however. Okay, we swap out. I don't know if this helps me at all. Okay, well it kind of does there because they don't shield it for some reason. I'm just going for Mind Blown. Okay, they let it go. Oh my god, Blacephalon, what are we even doing right now? Oh man. Oh dear. Alright, do we just fingers crossed Bug Bite snipe them? Let's go! Oh. Alright, Blacephalon might just be the best Pokemon ever. Although I guess if it was the best Pokemon ever, it would have also got the Incinerate farm down with the first fast move there instead of leaving up to Pheromosa to sweep. Craziest win with Pheromosa. Yeah, that's the kind of like a clickbaity title you'd get from like one of the bigger YouTubers. It'd be like, oh, I got the craziest wins with Pheromosa ever, and then that's what Pheromosa's contributing to the battle. Alright, here we go. Cellar Stealer. Okay, so I do have one for both Ultra League and Great League. So since we get 9 Lego, I'm actually going to go for the Ultra League here. Thank you, Baconina Roll is requesting a battle allowed, as in a battle against you. Is that what we're asking? I would say no, but you've already paid, so I guess I'll say yes. Thank you very much for the donation. We'll battle after this, but I would say no, just generally because I don't want people to just non-stop donate to battle me, because obviously that's not the theme of the stream. But you know what? One time I'll give you this offer. Alright, Blacephalon, Skeledirge. What do we have in the back? Okay. So this Celesteela is on Air Slash. So it's going to be quite tricky for us. They very likely bait, but baiting is still going to absolutely demolish me anyway. So I guess yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, we just go for back-to-back balls here. They can probably shield once. No, double shield, sorry. And fully farm me down. But they do throw immediately. So I'm fine with that. Do not mind that whatsoever. I mean, you're more than welcome to. Or, obviously, if you'd like to now, you could just pick the next team that I run. Okay, they are double boosted. So, I'll probably have to shield here. They do full send. Okay, cool. Okay, we don't really have a good answer to Empoleon. At least we do have coverage with Bulldoze. It's going to be very underwhelming to see how much damage we deal here. Come on. At least debuff them. That's all we need. Big debuff. Okay, we do get the debuff. That's good. But also that was such awful damage. Alright, Hydro Cannon doesn't KO. That's worse for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we win CMP. They're debuffed, but it's resisted damage. Come on, Rockside, please. Oh, damn it. I mean, I don't know what they had in the back. Skeledirge, Empoleon, probably like a, I don't know, for alligator or something. GG's trainer. That was... I'll pretend it was close. I don't know what they had. Maybe a Talonflame in the back. Maybe we would have done okay there. Doesn't necessarily make an awful lot of sense with Skeledirge in the lead, but I guess you don't really know. Any upcoming duel streams by chance? I think it'd be hilarious to stream with Zera. I only seen him for a couple of months. You're my favourite, I swear. I haven't got anything planned, really, to be honest. Like, with the issue with the dual streams is that my timing is kind of just, in terms of when I stream especially, is just whenever I'm available to. So it's difficult to like organize something in advance enough to have someone else streaming at the same time with me. Would Sludge Bomb do more there? No, so Sludge Bomb's double resisted by steel, so we would have done less damage. If I had Power Gem, which I previously had on the Nihiligo, then maybe that would have just barely got the KO there. But yeah, so like, so on weekdays, for example, for me, timing wise, I'd be able to stream during the day, but I know a lot of my US audience, like, it wouldn't make sense for them to be watching a GBL live stream at like, I don't know, 10 a.m. or something. So it kind of doesn't work. And then the later like in the evenings for weekdays, I typically can't do. So like sometimes I'll stream on like a Sunday evening if I'm able to. But yeah, so basically Baconina Roll, obviously you've become a channel member and you've donated approximately £4 as well. If you'd like to pick my next team, you can do so. I'm happy to battle you if you want, but I will just say, like, I don't want to see other people donating specifically to battle me, because I do actually do live streams every now and then where subscribers get to battle me anyways. Greetings from Brazil. What Pokemon are you currently building? I'm still working on XL candies for my big ass Trapinch at the moment. So I've got 80. It's 14, 15, 15, but I still need 117 XLs, so it's taken a while. That's pretty much it, like, in terms of what I'm working towards. So Afterglow Pikachu Togekiss, it looks like you're trying to redeem the donation incentives, but you need to donate for that. I wish you could share items. To be fair, I actually do have I mean, by my standards, a healthy amount of TMs at the moment. The current event, well, you know the tier 3 of the December Go Pass that gives you more items from raids. That is like so good with tier 3 or mega raids, because you get guaranteed charge TMs anyways, and you can get up to 8 charge TMs from a single raid. Alright, so I'm not sure if I'm waiting on Baconina Roll to choose a team or just respond. Okay, there we go. We got another donation actually. I'll wait for a live battling viewers. I'm not wanting to mess it up for others. Well, I appreciate that. You don't have to continuously donate to explain that, but I very much appreciate that. You can obviously choose a team for me if you'd like to do so, or you can extend it to the rest of the chat. It looks like Afterglow Pikachu Togekiss is very keen for me to run a specific team, which I actually wouldn't be able to run anyways, because I don't have all of them built for the same league. But completely up to you. I want to see you battle Bacon. Alright, anyways, we'll just go spin the wheel then for the time being, whilst we figure out what we're doing here. Alright, next up, Celesteela and Buzzwole. Alright, so we basically got what Afterglow was requesting anyways. All right. You got lucky indeed. And we did also run Nihiligo in the previous battle. So, all right, here we go. This is fine. We're going to resist the fast move damage. I might just throw this. Bacon in a roll. I thought it was like the like Italian brain rot memes. I apologize. Okay, we actually get to the body slam here. Yeah, I assumed it was like I can't think of what they are because I don't watch them, but like Bombadillo, Crocodillo, or whatever it is. Okay, we got both shields from them there. It looks like Buzzwole still won't quite be able to fully farm them down here. So I'm going to come back in with Blacephalon. And I'm actually just going to commit one shield and fully farm down. That's so funny. Alright, anyways, we got Rock Tomb coming through. What are they coming in with? Waiting to see. This is probably going to nearly one-shot me. But if we live it, we'll swap out. Double weak to counter so far. Okay, I should be fine, right? Okay. Is this just body slam? Yep. Oh ho ho. Not that it really matters, but we come out with the superpower loaded. Let's go. To be fair, the in A weren't capitalized. So you can see why I struggled with that. Anyways, GG's to that trainer. We'll go spin the wheel again. Alright, we've got Xurkitree, so we're going to have to be in the Ultra League for this one. Stack Attacker, which we can't use in the Ultra League, but we can use Nihilego. Alright, we're actually doing fairly well. Like these. I was gonna say I must have like a really low hidden elo at the moment, but we'll take it. Okay, we throw on CMP and we lose CMP. Watch them have Dragon Claw here. Okay, just an air cutter. Chill, they don't get a boost. Nihilego is a bit of a core breaker. I'll shield this in case it's a blast burn. It is another air cutter, sad times. But this is also just going to be another air cutter. Right. Yep. But this Charizard is kind of putting in work here, considering I'm supposed to be a really hard counter to this Pokemon. Like, nobody told Charizard about that. But we do. Okay, yeah, we should be fine now. Maybe this grabs the final shield? No. Okay, they let it go. I allow the full farm down. Do we reckon they're in 3 Incinerate farm down range? I'll just come in, I'll force them to throw some energy, and then I'll swap out eventually, I guess. Or I'll look to grab the final shit. I don't know. Okay, they sniped me with the Sceptile, but I can probably just incinerate down. Yeah, we should be fine, right? Right? Please? Okay, Dragonclaw, yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, we'll just go Shadow Balls. We've got 100 energy. Alright, GG's. Yeah, to be fair, for like people wanting to battle me, when I do streams specifically catered towards that, there'll be like a theme. So typically it'll either be like glass cannons, maybe mega Pokemon in Great League, or like XL Pokemon that don't quite get to 1500 CP or something like that. There'll be like some sort of theme to it, and then usually I'll ask people who are sending a battle to also do the same thing. Alright, GG's trainer. Let's go spin the wheel again. Alright, we've got Celesteela and Kartana. Homesize was trying to raid me, but my settings don't allow it. I'll have to look into that. But that's good to know that he was trying to help the channel out. Okay. I'm just gonna throw immediately, and then I'll swap into Celesteela. Yeah, it didn't snow. Oh, we get the snipe. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think it snowed in the part of London I'm in. Apparently it did snow in parts of London. Okay, awkward matchup where I'd be in a pretty good position here. Oh, sorry, I was trying to read chat. I missed some of the bubbles there. Who's saying I don't like football? I am a Spurs fan. Well, I guess maybe if you know I'm a Spurs fan, maybe you would assume that I don't like football if I'm a Spurs fan. Maybe there's a joke in there. I don't know. All right. I'm happy to just let us go. Wait, did we fully sniped the Celio, didn't we? Okay, it still doesn't KO. Tricky. That's kind of bad. I'm not confident that we can get to moves with this thing. Yeah, okay, that's quite bad actually. We don't... It was going so well, and then suddenly we can't deal any damage. They do throw. You know what? Let's... I don't think they're at back-to-back yet. But let's hope they throw 2 moves. They did not. Okay, GG's. Unfortunate, there's just one of the worst things we could see in the back, where we actually just don't get to the charge moves. Yikes. Alright, well that went well. I hate that Gunas means something else now. Yeah. Alright, well, GG's to that trainer. We got Nang and Adele. And we've got Xurkitree, which I can't use in the Great League. So I guess we're gonna run Celesteela back. Alright. So, for anyone who's just tuned in from Homesize Henry's video, or stream, should I say, basically, we're running Blacephalon in every single team, and then we're just spinning the wheel. If we get either Circuitry or Nihilego, I don't have them for Great League, so we'll move that one over to the Ultra League. Alright, that's a big core breaker to the team. We swap out and we just hope for like a Talonflame or something to come in. But this is very bad. We are on SmackDown, so we've got coverage in case they come in with a fire type. But they're not doing that so far. Oh, what the hell is even this? Right, well my whole team's just getting completely destroyed by their double ground team. Alright, we get a shield with Bulldoze. We get a debuff. Thing is, Celesteela will live the rock sides here. But we are on SmackDown, which is double resisted. Okay, they go for Earthquake. I guess we just swap now, because they're debuffed. Maybe I can fully Incinerate farm them down here, if I double shield. I don't know. To be honest, like, that Bulldoze would have done hardly any damage at all. Do we get there? Come on. No! Damn it. Ah. Shit. We needed the farm down, because I needed to go for 2 moves into Swampert to have any chance of winning this game. I think if we come in with Naga and Adele, we still don't get a farm down before they reach... Actually, to be fair, both... We'll either go triple resisted fast move damage or double resisted fast move damage. Either option is not good. Okay, they get to another rock side here. That's quite bad. Yeah, I mean... Stunfisk in particular was just basically the worst thing we could have seen. Come back in with Swampert. Okay. What's our plan here? Okay, they shield. Okay. We hope that they don't have... No, there's just no way we can win this. Yeah, that does such little damage. Celesteela is like the most underwhelming Pokemon I've ever used. Like, it doesn't hit hard. It's not that tanky. Its only stab move is... I guess I could run Heavy Slam, but it's just bad. So I'm running Bulldoze because, like, if we get stuck against, I don't know, like a Bastion or something, we've got coverage there. Can we donate to block Celesteela, please? If you don't mind. Yeah. Trust me, anyone who's just come from Homesize Henry's video, his stream, sorry, we were actually doing pretty well. I think, you know, we've just run into a few awkward teams here. But next up on the wheel, we've got Guzzlord. Basically the only usable Pokemon on this list. And we got Stack Attacker. It was the Spurs talk that brought all the bad luck. That's true. We were doing absolutely fine until I mentioned that I support Tottenham Hotspur. Alright, here we go. It's pretty solid in the Great League if people aren't familiar with it. Yeah, we might as well just blow their minds immediately. And then we'll come in with Guzzlord. Okay, nice. They will still reach 2 moves here. But it's okay. Switch Clock's going to be misaligned, so we have to be wary of that. And if they have double ground, then we're just cooked. But we're in an okay position. I don't really remember how many fast moves they threw on Primeape. Oh, they're on counter again. We saw a counter Primeape already. In that case, I can't get to Sludge Bomb, it doesn't look like. But we did grab the shield anyways, so that's good news. Talon in the back. Okay, yeah, come on. They double shield. Okay, I think What could we possibly see that at a 2 shield disadvantage and up against Blacephalon, which likely has a huge energy advantage, could we lose to? I do think Sludge Bomb is probably best for Guzzlord, just for the coverage. Oh man, we don't get the farm down. Okay, this is fine. As long as we don't get one shot by like something before we can throw. Oh! Okay, you know what? Should we just not hit any bubbles? I want to see how much damage this does. Oh, I didn't actually KO. That's fine. I thought that would one shot. If I'm honest. But yeah, I think Brutal Swing Sludge Bomb is the best moveset for Guzzlord, just so you have coverage into fairy types. I think Dragon Claw is a pretty underwhelming move. I mean, Sludge Bomb is the same. It's the same as Sludge Bomb. It's just a dragon type, but I think you'd probably prefer the coverage of it. So the opponent there had counter on their Annihilate, so they were much slower to get to charge moves, which is why I committed to the farm down. Obviously, I didn't quite get it before they got to a second move. I mean, to be fair, it's Karate Chop's a legacy move, so if they don't have any elite fast TMs, then I understand it. But yeah. Alright, next up, we got Guzzlord again. And Poipole. Alright. Okay, we might go Guzzlord in the lead this time around. A lot of people haven't used Blacephalon with Mind Blown. I think a lot of people are still expecting Mystical Fire Pacing. To be honest, people just aren't expecting Blacephalon. I don't think like the amount of people that have gone up against. Okay, that was a really good decision to go for Guzzlord here. Yeah, this is the only annoying thing about Blacephalon. Please just full send high horsepower. Okay, they do. Okay, so can we farm down now? Okay, that's huge. That's huge. Okay. What did we... Guzzlord. Okay, we just double Shadow Ball. And what did they have? My memory is so bad. What did they lead with? Morpeko. Okay, we force them to throw. Cool Echo. There's unfortunately no such thing as a safe switch Morpeko, as a safe switch Blacephalon. I think we just, yeah, we sack the Poipole. And then we should be fine into Morpeko. Watch this be like the one Morpeko that runs Outrage. I assume this is fine, right? I know obviously we wall the energy and we're up a shield. Is Sludge Bomb enough? I hate how long that wait. Okay, they concede the match. Also, the angle change. I want to say camera angle change, but obviously it's not a camera. But the positioning of, well, what we can see after the Morpeko form change with Guzzlord is very difficult to see what's happening. Alright, GG Stat Trainer. We'll go again. And we got Pheromosa and Stack Attacker. Right. I don't have much confidence in this team, if I'm honest. And I am honest. I think the best option is just to lead with Blacephalon. Have I ever been to Gibraltar? I have not. Have you? Or are you from Gibraltar? I missed a question about Xavi Simons. What do I think? At the moment, obviously he's been quite underwhelming. It looks like he's trying very hard, but everything's just not quite coming off for him at the moment. Okay, well, actually, it doesn't matter what I assume. Fast move wise, it's going to be super effective. We'll say swap into our stack attacker. I'm under the impression that this thing's got like a tiny bit of bulk here, so I'm going to no shield. I'm wrong. Bro, what the hell? No. Alright, after this battle, I need to look up what the stats are of these Pokemon. Because like this is the first time I'm using Stack Attacker, and I can't for the life of me work out what its stats are. Like, it just seems so bad. Right. So they obviously banked a move on Ludicolo. Okay, we get a shield advantage. I think we shield, we farm down, and we hope it's triple grass. I guess that's our game plan here. The seed bomb doesn't make a difference. I expect Ludicolo to throw... Well, they can go for one Astonish first, actually. That's not the right thing. Shadow Ball with this KO? It'd be amazing if it did. No. Yeah, okay, we lose this, unfortunately. I needed that to put them into, like, one Incinerate farm down range. I believe this is CMP. I'm hoping for one turn bring in lag, but it is most likely just a CMP tie. Yeah. Alright, GG's trainer. Well played there. No, but I mean, like, its stats in the Great League specifically. Like, those stats don't mean too much to me. Obviously, I can see its defense is quite high. I'm assuming 298 is the defense stat. But I want to know what that equates to for the Great League. Alright. Gonna spin the wheel again. Alright, here we go. We've got Guzzlord again. And Narganadel. Okay, double weak to ground, bit tricky. We should just add all GBL eligible legendaries to the stream to make it less painful. To be fair, it was going pretty well. Like, we have gone, I'm pretty sure we've gone positive for the set. I mean, not for the set, for like the stream in general. Alright, so we double resist the bug bite damage, so not that bad. Okay, they do outpace just barely, which is a little bit annoying. And we do kind of need to shield a Bubble Beam, unfortunately. Right. I think what we'll do here is... Oh, we'll just swap out. I probably could have come in with Guzzlord. I wish I came in with Guzzlord. 3. Okay, they're going for a full farm down. We've got Shenanigan Stone. Thank you for the donation. Cacturnion is an Ultra Beast. Sorry, cheating the system. Right, this is tricky because they've just got an absolutely insane farm down. So what the hell do we do here? Oh. Why did they just do that? I think what we do now is, right, we bank another brutal swing and then we just incinerate them down. They'll get to an earthquake, I think, but I think I still live that. Whoa, excuse the voice crack. Yeah. Oh shit, no! Wait, hold up. I need them to no-shield this. Well, actually, I guess I didn't need that. Let's go. Combo play. Alright, you know what? Afterglow's been desperate for Pormot to be featured, and Shenanigan Stone is already cheating the system with Cacturnion. So maybe we'll just do it. Yeah, what a throw by the opponent. That was basically our only win condition, is if they didn't use any of their energy on the Dust Noir and just swapped out. Alright, so we're going to run Cacturn. And to keep Afterglow happy, we'll run Pormot as well. Which one do we want? Brick Break or Close Combat? Yeah, we'll go double nukes. Yeah, you guys are right. All right. This team is too strong. Game's trying to find a worthy opponent. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Blacephalon into Wigglytuff. Good to see it here. All right. Is tomorrow a day off in the UK too? I don't believe so. Oh, huge farm down. I still don't think that allows me to get to 2 moves with Cacturn. Up against Charm. Oh, maybe we do actually. If we can live this, we'll get off 2 more Sucker Punches. And then get to a Trailblaze. Actually, no, it doesn't look like it. Oh, we do! Cacturn, you beautiful beast! Power Gem's slightly cheaper. It's okay. Obviously, Pormot, right? This is a little bit tricky still. We sack Blacephalon at some point. Yeah, that's the aim. For sure. Since they full sent, right, they can't be at Surf now. So, I still don't know what we do, actually. Okay, we do make the catch. But if this is a Surf, they probably outpace. It is a Surf. Shit. Yeah, they're going to get to the move now. Yeah, I'll quickly change the title to Live Ultra Beast with Pormot and Cacturn. Yeah, I needed them to full send a Shadow Ball there, but obviously I was debuffed. I think if we went for the Brick Break Pormot, maybe we had a chance of winning that game. I have seen that team before, actually. Wigglytuff, Sableye, Jellicent. So I'll have to remember that next time we see Wigglytuff in the lead. Yeah. If we had Brick Break... Actually, Afterglow did say Brick Break. Oh my god. After all this time, I've used the Pormot, and I didn't even go for what Afterglow was specifically asking for. That's poor. Well, anyways, thank you for the donation, Shenanigan Stone. Cacturn is a Celesteela replacement. I wish. Honestly, man, some of these Ultra Beasts just need a massive glow up in terms of their move pools. Alright, speaking of the devil, we've got Celesteela and Stack Attacker. Alright, okay, yeah, let's actually... I'm going to look up the... Quickly going to look up their stats for both of these Pokemon, because I don't have a clue. So Celesteela, stat product of 1877, attack stat just below 120, and Stack Attacker is the exact same stats, I think, or it's got the same stat product. Wait, let me see. Yeah, they have pretty much the same stat product, even though one of them's got really high defense and the other one doesn't. They've got pretty much the exact same attack stat. All right, so let's lock that in. Celesteela and Stack Attacker. It's gonna be pretty rough. That's tricky. We'll swap out. Stack Attacker is the Pormot replacement. Yep. We'll see if it's just as good. Okay, so the potential good news is that they don't have a direct answer to Celesteela. And we grab a shield. The bad news is that maybe they just have another really good Blacephalon answer. And as well, they can just Hex farm me all the way down now. That is very bad news. Okay, but they don't. Opponent has no idea what this massive thing is, so they just throw a charge move. We'll take it for sure. Oh shit. Well, we've lost anyways. GG's. What's the point in anything? Alright. We'll shield anyways, just in case they let a Mind Blown go through. They've already used one shield. So, you know, would they want to go down 2 shields here? Up against the Stack Attacker? Yes. They would. Shit. Well, GG's. That was bad. Luckily for Harsh Mangatham, we did not win that with that team, so you do not have to go back to work. See, we still went okay though, and we get a charge DM, which we'll very much enjoy. We got, you know, Callum, one time I had a Shadow Drapion against Jelly in the 0-1 shield scenario, and my only win condition was baiting with Aquatail, as I was also behind on energy, and they shielded the Aquatail. Yes, I mean, there is... that doesn't sound like a crazy scenario. That is quite common, where the only way to win is to throw the cheaper move first. Look up Pormot. I know Pormot's got like 140 something attack stat. I'm more familiar with Pormot. You know, I'm something of a Pormot player myself. Alright, let's spin the wheel again. Alright, so we got Naga Nadell. And this absolute useless thing, Celesteela, once again. Fantastic. Right, we hope we don't run into the same team. The wheel is rigged. Yeah, exactly. We've seen Kartana like once. We've had Poipole like twice. Let's see. Yeah, everything else has been relatively common from the wheel. Alright, Blacephalon, Corsola. Alright, so I feel like we're basically running into the same sort of team here. Ghost type in the lead, which we're going to lose to. Okay, they come in with Credilli, which is not that bad. Obviously, I'd prefer if I was running Heavy Slam here. I could at least hit for super effective damage. But I don't need to shield anything. I'm resisting the fast moves. Bulldoze is pathetic. It drops their defense, though, which is something. I think we should be grateful we have only seen Kartana once. Well, weirdly enough, Kartana is one of the most usable Pokemon on the wheel. Ah, shit. Actually, this is good. Maybe this sets up a huge Incinerate farm down. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe we don't quite get the full farm down here. Yeah, maybe we should have just thrown the Body Slam. Let's see. They're debuffed. Okay, big. We kind of have to throw... And then we swap out. We need a I swap, you swap kind of thing. And they need to come in with... I'm trying to think what's the best case scenario for us here. Okay, they farmed up a lot. Rename Celesteela to Celine Dion. Okay. Could have baited here. Do they shield? They do. Okay. I wish I baited. I'm now going to shield. We're one away from a Mind Blown. So I have to watch out for like a swap out or something. Can we get to Dragon Claw? Come on. Yes! Come on. We've got this. Does Dragon Claw KO, however? That's the big question. This thing's pretty attack weighted as well. It does. Ah. Fuck it. We're throwing this anyways. But it's sad times. If we baited with a Fell Stinger, obviously we would have boosted up our attack stat. We would have got to the Dragon Claw a lot sooner. And we would have resisted the bubble damage. So even though we only had resisted charge moves to throw, we could have probably put them into range where a single Mind Blown got the KO there. So, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Right, we are renaming Celesteela to Celine Dion. I do quite like that. Celesteela, we'll go for the Great League one since we're using it more. Name Pormot to Meowmot. Afterglow, you do have to donate for these donation incentives, by the way. But if you're lucky, maybe Arctic Cat will come in and request the exact same thing. Alright, let's go clear the wheel. We got Xurkitree, so we're going back to the Ultra League. And obviously you can't run Pheromosa there. Can't run Stack Attacker there. I mean, I can, but I haven't built them. We're going for Nihilego. Nope, that's Great League. Right, I think I'm going to finish this set, and then I will call it there for the stream. Alright, Corviknight, so a pretty good lead for us. Okay, they don't throw on the best timing, which means I'll get to 2 mind blowns here. Okay, that worked out quite well. We catch the resisted air cutter. I think we just try and farm them down. Okay, they don't allow it. I'm going... Oh, shit. Damn it. I think I live this. It's just an Aqua Tail. I did not, in fact, live that. Oh, my days. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know what the heck just happened there, basically, I play with the sound on. So I heard less poison stings than what they actually got through. Because sometimes when you swap out, you don't hear the first one for some reason. I don't really know why that's the thing. But anyways, I think we're at back-to-back mind blowns now. The track in the background is pretty awesome, by the way. Callum, thank you very much. I don't know what song is playing at the moment. I'm just going to swap out immediately. Yeah, that was bad. For sure. Ah, crap. We lose. Okay, our win condition is if they randomly swap into Corviknight and then I get off 1 Incinerate to get to a Shadow Ball. That's the win condition right now. I think. I'm pretty sure. Or if they throw a Surf immediately. No. Oh, hold up. Nah, because they're going to get to an Air Cutter now. Yeah, shit. Wait, is this range? Oh shit, it's on the wrong side. I don't think it would have KO'd anyways, but my Great League one, it's on the other side because I had to use an Elite Charge TM for it. Ah, damn it. GG's. Right, so we would have won that game if we just threw a move with our Circuitry. Sad times. But yeah, I didn't hear all the fast moves go through, so I'd only heard 3 poison stings, so that's why we played it out so poorly, like you just saw there. But GG's to that trainer. We got Stack Attacker again, and we got Buzzwole. All right, let me see how many battles we got left. 3 battles left, and then I'm gonna end the live stream. Cook, I actually can't hear any of the songs, by the way. They only come out through your end, so I still don't know what you're listening to. But either way, I appreciate that you enjoy the music. Obviously, I have a music playlist that you can go to after the stream ends if you'd like to listen. I have been working on another song recently. Well, a few songs. But I just find them so difficult to sort of finish. So I kind of just sit on them for ages. Oh, all right. Gudra. This is fine. Thing is, I don't. It's not really. It's an ABB style team in terms of weaknesses and certain things, but I can't really swap into either Pokemon here. So if they've got a ground type in the back, I'm kind of screwed. Okay, they do throw though, so I think we'll just have to let us go. We'll come in with Stack Attacker. Hopefully we can farm down and only tank one Aquatail. Alright. Yeah, hopefully they don't get to a second one here. Aquatail, decent damage. Alright. Will we actually reach a Stone Edge on this Pokemon? Okay, we got a huge Incinerate through. Obviously, I know they're going to swap out anyways. But I wanted to just guarantee that lands. Okay, they Mirror Shot me, which is depressing. Ah, for fuck's sake. They also get the debuff there. And they've got a freaking Carbink in the back. What was I leading with? Buzzwole. So Buzzwole would have struggled here anyways. So they got the debuff. Which means I don't think we can win this game now. We'll go for Bulldoze. Hopefully. I think yeah, I'd prefer if they shield. They don't shield. We get the debuff though. Okay, we do still have play here. I just need to figure out what the plan is. They go for Power Gems, so they're not on Rock Slide, so maybe I can Rock Throw Farm all the way down? Wait. So we landed the Incinerate and it didn't even do that much damage. I guess they did Mirror Shot me. Oh, that sucks. GG's. Alright, we're on a bit of a rough run here. Let's hope we can finish with a couple wins, though, to end the stream. In my defense, it is midnight, so I'm a bit tired. Been up for quite a while today. We got Kartana, finally, for first time in ages, and Poipole. I think we'll lead Kartana this time. As we're like double decent into fighting types in the back. Ooh. Shit. That's quite bad. Maybe we grab a shield with a Fell Sting, a bait. Maybe. Hopefully. If they don't shield this, we've probably just already lost. Okay, they do shield. That's good. It's not looking too good for us, guys. I can't lie to you. We'll go for Sludge Bomb. It'll do a bit more damage here. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Alright. I guess we just no shield. And hope that they no shield as well. Earth Power! Fuck off. Alright, GG's. Why did they have the only move that isn't resisted? Alright, well, that was literally just, I think, the worst thing we could have seen. Talonflame in the lead up against our Kartana. And then an Earth Power Gastrodon. So we couldn't even tank a move and save a shield. Damn it. Well, GG's to that trainer. We've got one battle left. Let's hopefully not just get completely obliterated for our final battle of the stream. We've got Buzzwole again, and we've got a second Buzzwole and Poipole. Alright. final battle of the day. Let's see if we can get a win here. We've actually done reasonably well. I think the worst set we've had so far was 2 and 3. So hopefully let's not end the stream on an 0 and 5. That would be quite nice. Just back here for one game. Did we ever get Buzzy and Guzzy team? I actually don't think we did. Alright, Shadow Steelo is a good lead for us. Opponent is choosing to stay in. If they full send Surf, I can shield and farm down. Probably. They bait with a body slam. Sucks to be me. Okay, well, I'll go for lunge. Okay, there's your shield, and I should still live this anyways. Would I want to swap into Blacephalon now? Get ahead on energy? The answer is yes. I get to Mystical Fire at least against anything. Let's see. Okay, we'll throw this because this next Astonish probably just takes me out. What do I have as my third? I can't remember. Yeah, it does. Poipole. Okay, this is actually good. They've thrown 4 Astonishes. Okay, so they farmed up to back-to-back. Weather balls. Okay, I'll shield this. Does this allow me to get to a boosted Sludge Bomb here? Or have I just messed this up? Okay, that's good. Does that put them into counter range though? I don't think it does. Shit. No! Damn it. We go 0 and 5. Sad times. Well, let's see how we did overall. So we started off 2 out of 5, but then we went 4 and 5. We then went 3 and 5, 3 and 5, 2, and then 0. So honestly, not that bad overall. Obviously, if you guys tuned in fairly recently, you'd think the stream sucked, which obviously it did a little bit towards the end. But we actually did all right. Honestly, like those Pokemon are just so bad. So I'm pretty happy with that. We can claim some items. I'll do that when I've got a star piece active. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, especially those of you who have donated. Those of you who have been pretty much in the stream since the start of it, which was about 2 hours ago. Very much appreciate you guys sticking around for so long. By the way, just a quick announcement. Obviously, I've done most of the Battle of Spice videos. We still have the Battle of Spice Great League Classic Edition one, but I want to start putting the video together today. However, there's still a couple of people that haven't given me access to their submission, so I can't view them yet, which obviously people submitted like a month ago at this point, so it shouldn't take people this long to submit stuff and then give me access as well, but apparently it does. So hopefully that does get sorted soon. But yeah, there's a couple of people that I'm still waiting on, so I don't really necessarily want to exclude them completely, but if it does come to it, like, I do need to put the video out. So yeah, but yeah, that's basically it. So with that being said, I will see you guys next time. More views, one more to go. I don't know what you're asking me there. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Sorry, unfortunately, I'm not renaming the poor mod there. You have to donate for that, which you haven't done. But thank you.